Thank you very much indeed. Hello, I'm Alexander Armstrong and welcome to Pointless, the quiz show where the aim of the game is to score as few points as you can. And to do that, you need to come up with the answers no one else could think of. Let's meet today's players. Couple number one.
Alexander, I'm Ian, this is my daughter Jenny, and we're from Dartford.
Couple number two.
Hello, Alexander and Richard. I'm Paul, and this is my friend Alex, and we're from Peterborough.
Couple number three.
Hello, Alexander. My name's Jamie, and this is Morgan. We're a couple from Cardiff.
And finally, couple number four.
Hi, I'm Gillian. This is my friend Sarah, and we're from County Durham.
And these are today's contestants. Thanks, all of you. We'll find out more about you throughout the show as it goes along. That just leaves one more person for me to introduce. He's a man who's so close to me, we always finish one another's...
Helicopters?
It's my pointless friend, it's Richard. Yes.
Oh, you put me on the spot.
I did a bit there, sorry.
Oh, that's OK.
Yeah.
Quite a nerve-wracking way to start the show for me. Gets the old ticker going. And just to continue the fun, I've changed the end round slightly. So the end round is slightly different, slightly more choice in the end round. So it's not a revolution, but it's slightly different. So one pair here is going to be the first pair ever to play the slightly new end round.
I can't wait. Fantastic. Thanks very much, Richard. Now, all our questions on Pointless have been put to 100 people before the show. Our contestants here need to find the obscure answers those 100 people didn't get. Now, of course, everyone's trying to find a pointless answer. That's an answer that none of our 100 people gave, and each time that happens, we will add 250 quid to the jackpot. Adam and Claire won the jackpot last time, so today's jackpot starts back off at £1,000. So, if everyone's ready, let's play Pointless. OK, so in this round, I'll take an answer from each of you, but there is, of course, no conferring. At the end of the round, whichever pair has the highest score will be heading home. Our first category today is... languages. Languages. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, and the question concerns French names for countries. French names for countries. Richard.
On each pass, we're going to show you 7 French names for different countries. You just have to tell us the English name of those countries, please. It's going to be 14 in order to have a go at it home. Good luck. OK, so we are looking for the English names of these countries. And our first board reads like this. We have got Royaume-Uni, Maurice, Pologne, Saint-Marin, Maroc, Liban and Espagne. I'll read those all one last time. Royaume-Uni, Maurice, Pologne, Saint-Marin, Maroc, Liban and Espagne. There we are. Now then, Ian and Jenny all drew lots before the show. And today, you're going first. Jenny, you do a radio show on Burn FM.
Yeah, nicely remembered,
Yeah, I do remember that. Tell us a bit more about that show.
It's called Focus Birmingham, because I go to the University of Birmingham. And we enlighten our listeners on the ins and outs of the city.
Right, you are. OK, how's your French?
My mother's a French teacher. So
wow,
this is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
OK. Dad's going to want me to do the absolute bottom, get it right. So I'll go Espagne, Spain.
Spain, says Jenny. Let's see if that's right. And if it is, let's see how many people said Spain. Well, it's copper-bottomed, I'll give you that. 95, Jenny. 95 for Spain.
Yeah, Spain, absolutely. It comes from Spain and España. Both come from Hispania, which was the Roman name for the area.
Alex, welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
We discovered last time that you are a support worker.
Yep.
But tell us something else about Alex.
Well, back in the 70s, I used to run home from school and play the Space Invaders machine at the arcade. And one day there's a big competition on at the local big place where I lived. Anyway, they said, really well done, you're going to go on telly and talk about it. But when I got there, the conversation was about the negativity of the Space Invaders.
You were there to demonstrate the downsides
yes.
of children playing Space Invaders.
You know, saying how well I did.
Alex, here is your chance to prove them wrong. Dazzle us with your French.
Well, my French teacher at school said, Alex, I can quite honestly say you're the worst pupil I've ever taught at French. I'm even worse now than I was then. And the only one that I can think have have a stab at is Maroc, and all I can think of is Morocco.
Morocco, says Alex.
That's all I can think of.
Well, let's see if it's right. Morocco. How many people said Morocco? Is right. 43. Not bad at all, Alex. 43 for Morocco.
That will be a proud moment for your former French teacher, I suspect.
It will.
It will.
Hopefully.
Yeah, Morocco used to be a French protectorate, but and they still speak a lot of French over there, lots of official documents, but not an official language.
So, Jamie, where are you from?
Cardiff, or just outside Cardiff.
And what do you do, Jamie?
I work for my local council in the housing department.
And what do you like getting up to when you're not doing that, Jamie?
Pretty much going to the cinema, watching the rugby.
Good stuff. How's your French?
Not great. Did do French in school, but that was a long time ago. The only one I knew was Espagne, but I'm going to go for Polonia and Poland.
Polonia and Poland, says Jamie. Let's see if that's right. Let's see how many people said Poland. It's right. 66.
Yeah, some big scores out there in this round, aren't they? But it's a lot better than 100 and a lot better than 95 as well.
OK, Sarah, welcome from County Durham. What do you do, Sarah?
Well, I have two jobs at the moment. I work in a hotel in the food and beverage department, and I'm also a maths and English tutor.
Wow. Well, as if they didn't keep you busy enough doing food and beverage. So talk us through your perfect day, Sarah.
My perfect day doesn't sound very girly at all. I'm a big Sunderland fan, so my perfect day pretty much starts on a Saturday with Soccer AM, and then Soccer Saturday, go to the match, watch the early evening game, and then match of the day. So pretty much football all day on a Saturday.
I thought what's missing from there is Fighting Talk on 5 Live.
I don't often listen to it, to be honest. No.
Well, you should. Richard Osman is a regular pundit on Fighting Talk.
On it sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to tune in.
Oh, you
There's
should.
a lot of anti-Sunderland stuff on there.
Oh, maybe, maybe I won't then.
Maybe you could go on it and defend them.
Yeah, good luck.
Sarah, how's your French?
Not very good at all. I haven't done French since the first few years of secondary school, so it's
Right.
not very good. I guess maybe Liban might be Libya, but I think I'm going to go for Maurice and say Mauritius.
Mauritius, says Sarah. Let's see if Mauritius is right. Let's see how many of our 100 said Mauritius. It's right. Well, 43 is our lowest score, and you've gone steaming past that. Down to 15. Very well done, Sarah. Mauritius, lowest score of the pass. Richard.
That's very well played, yeah. Maurice, named after Prince Maurice of Nassau by the Dutch. 15 points. Now, the top one, anybody who's ever watched Eurovision will get that one. The phrase Royaume-Uni un point is
Well, on a good
absolutely
day.
embedded in our consciousness. It's the United Kingdom. Royaume-Uni, 37 points. Now, I took forever with Saint-Marin. I was thinking, I can't think of it at all.
And then, I thought it said San Martin, and then Saint-Marin, just put no on the end.
Yeah, San
Look at
Marino.
that. There you go.
San Marino would have scored you 13 points. The best answer on the board, though, is Liban. It's Lebanon.
Oh.
And that would have scored you 7 points, so the best answer up there.
Thanks very much. Well, we're halfway through the round. Let's take a look at those scores. 15, Sarah. Did you know it was going to go that low? No. There you are. Very well done. 15, lovely low score. So, yes, Sarah and Gillian looking very strong at this stage. Then up to 43, where we find Alex and Paul. Up to 66, Jamie and Morgan. Then up to 95, Jenny, daughter of a French teacher, and Ian. So, yes, Ian, husband of a French teacher, will need a really good reply from you. Nice low score. And we'll have to hope that's enough to keep you in the game. Best of luck with that. We're going to come back down the line now. Can the second players please take their places at the podium? OK, let's put 7 more countries on the board, and here they come. We have got Allemagne, Eritrea, Pays-Bas, Chypre. How much fun am I having with this? États-Unis, Lettonie, Sweden. I'll read those as many more times as you like. Allemagne, Eritrea, Pays-Bas, Chypre, États-Unis, Lettonie, and Sweden. Now remember, we're looking for the English names of these countries, and you're going to try and find the one the fewest of our 100 people knew. Gillian. What a brilliant start from Sarah there.
Yes.
What a fantastic start. 15. If you can score 79 or less, you're in the next round.
Okay.
Now, Gillian, tell us what you do.
I'm doing my Masters in Journalism at the minute.
Are you? Mm-hmm. How's that going?
Really well. It's really fun. It's so much fun.
What kind of journalism do you want to go into, Gillian?
The dream is to read the news. That's the dream.
Oh, that is a dream. I
Yeah.
tell you what, if we
there.
we could just stay on the show and just keep going, and maybe when it gets to 6, you could just read
Yeah.
in the headlines.
I read the news every day. Yeah,
It's not hard.
it's easy.
Yeah, but no, Gillian is a
Yeah.
newscaster, a news.
So reading
I
it on TV in front of people. I see what you mean.
And actually, though, nice though. It's quite rare that you have people who actually done their masters in journalism going into news reading. That's quite rare.
I don't really know that you can just apply. I think you kind of have to be selected, don't you? Isn't it a little bit difficult?
Consider this a selection, Gillian.
Can you say Britain enters a quadruple dip recession?
Britain enters a quadruple dip recession.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
Really?
good. That is good.
That's
That
bad
is good.
news.
That is.
Did you hear that?
What the newsreader just said?
Yeah.
Stop it.
No, that's good. That's you have an air of authority about you.
Yeah.
I've practiced.
How's your French, Gillian?
Well,
I mean, not necessarily to do with this, just in general, as part of your application.
my undergrad is in French.
Oh, is it?
I have a degree in French and German.
Oh.
But
Okay.
I don't know them all, so I should. But I'm just trying to decide which is going to be
The lowest possible score.
Okay, I'm going to say Pays-Bas is the Netherlands.
Pays-Bas, the Netherlands. Let's see if that's right. Let's see how many people said the Netherlands. There's your red line. Below that, you're in round 2. It's right. You're through to round 2. Very well done. 26 for the Pays-Bas. 41's your total.
Well played, Gillian. Yeah, Pays-Bas, and it translates as the Low Countries. It's another one we know from Eurovision, from the olden days.
Now then, Morgan, welcome to Pointless.
Thank you.
Also from Cardiff.
Yeah.
Are you a rugby player, Morgan?
I am a rugby
you
player.
You have the. I don't know what it is. Something about you says rugby player. What do you do?
I'm a securitisation assistant for a large bank.
A securitization assistant. What's that? What does that mean?
Securitisation is the selling of future cash flows.
Wow. Wow. And in your spare time?
Rugby.
Rugby?
Lots
yeah.
of rugby.
Yeah. Morgan, what's the stupidest thing you've ever done in your life?
Wow. The stupidest thing that I was willing to put on the application form was eating a number 6 candle.
Yeah. A big one?
It was about that big. Shaped like a number 6 for a bet.
Did you have to eat the wick as well?
Yes.
What should we bet Morgan to do by the end of the show?
A rugby player will literally do anything.
Yeah. Now then, Morgan, how's your French?
I haven't done French in school, so not that great.
OK. Well, listen, you're on 66. The high scorers are still Ian and Jenny on 95. 28 or less keeps you in the game.
Armenia sounds familiar, but I can't remember what it was. I'm going to have to take a guess at Chypre and say Cyprus.
Cyprus, says Morgan. Cyprus. Here comes your red line. Below that, you're in the next round. How many of our 100 said Cyprus for sheep? $56 for Cyprus. It takes your total up to 122.
Chypre, 56 points. That's what I would do if I was the Eurovision guy.
Now then, Paul.
Hello.
Paul, welcome back.
Thank you.
And Millie too.
And Millie too.
We discovered last time that you have just become a grandfather for the first time.
Yes, indeed.
Of little Millie, who's a week old.
1 week old, can't be with us, so I bought Millie too.
To be honest, I mean, at what age would you have considered bringing Millie?
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
2 weeks, she'd have had to come.
Really? OK. Well, what a shame / blessed relief for I mean, lovely, always nice to have a newborn in the studio, but I think to have a representative in the shape of Millie too, which who you're wearing in your pocket.
Thank you.
Very good. Now, Paul. So we're looking for the English names of these countries in French.
French, yes, the other side of the channel. And that's about as much as I know about France. I knew one for definite. Unfortunately, it's just been stolen, Cyprus, so I'll have to go for the only other one I know for definite. And I only know that because I looked in the mirror and decided that Etats Unis is the United States.
In the mirror?
Etats state.
Ah. Oh, good. Very good. There we are. OK, I thought it was just something in the paper. Now then, OK, here comes your red line, Paul. 78 is what you want to be scoring, 78 or less. Let's see if that is the United States, and if it is, let's see how many people said it. It's right. 49. Very well done. You're through to the next round. 92 is your total.
Yeah, very well played. Les États-Unis. There are certain towns in Maine, in America, where French is the most widely spoken language.
Ian, welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
Now, remind us what happened last time, Ian.
Well, as Jenny kind of thought the Beatles were a 60s band and didn't exist at all in the 70s, and plumped for them and scored 100, which left us in a sticky wicket. But in fairness, my answer wouldn't have got us in even if she got the Beatles right, so it didn't really matter.
OK, well, listen, you've got a little bit of a challenge here. 26 or less is what you have to score, or we say goodbye to you. How's your French, Ian?
Mauvais. Mauvais, that should be.
Mauvais. I'll take your first answer. Listen, the board is all yours. Why not take us through it and fill in all the gaps?
Well, as people often say, if only. Almania is Germany. Eritrea, I want to say might be Eritrea, but I just don't even know if that's a country or just a place. Lettonie, I cannot think. Swede is Sweden. I'm not sure that any of them are going to be enough, but I'm going to say Swede and be annoyed if Eritrea turns out to be a country. Swede.
OK, Sweden, says Ian. Let's see if that's right. And if it is, let's see how many people said it. Here comes your red line. $64, Ian. Bad luck. I'm afraid that takes your total up to 159.
Yeah, sorry, Ian, it is Sweden. You know what, you really, at that stage of the game, should have taken a risk. And Eritrea absolutely is a country. And the French called Eritrea. I would have scored you 11 points. Alaman, you were right as well. It's Germany, but would have scored you too many points. You were right to avoid it, 67. And the best answer on the board there is Lettonie. Very, very well done. Anyone at home who said Latvia for Lettonie. That's a very tough one. 5 points.
5?
5 of 100 people really know their French.
Does that ring a bell, Gillian? Lettonie?
I wouldn't have said Latvia, so it's a good job I didn't.
OK, well, thanks very much indeed. So at the end of our first round, our losing pair heading home with a score of 159. I'm afraid it's Ian and Jenny. It was round 1 last time.
Yep.
And this time. Well, you're consistent. I'll give you that. I'll praise that. I'm really sorry. It's been great having you on the show. It's far too soon to be sending you home. But best of luck with Burn FM.
Oh, thank you very much.
And great to have you on the show. And I'm sorry it's goodbye so soon. But thanks so much, Ian and Jenny.
Thank you.
But for the remaining 3 pairs, it's now time for round 2. OK, so we are now down to 3 pairs, and obviously we'll be saying goodbye to another pair at the end of this round. Well, Gillian and Sarah, our lowest scorers by a mile in that round. And Sarah, you didn't even study French.
No.
And you got the lowest score.
Lucky guess, I think.
Well, very good. Well, it's very well thought through. If Ian had done that, he'd still be here. With his Eritrea. Anyway, there we are. Best of luck to all 3 pairs. Our category for round 2 is film. Film. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second?
Yeah, I'll go first.
And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, let's find out what the question is. Here it comes. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many actors in Skyfall as they could. Actors in Skyfall. Richard.
Looking for the name of any actor or actress who received an acting credit in the 2012 film Skyfall, please. And that's according to IMDb. So anyone who had an acting credit in Skyfall. Best of luck.
Thanks very much indeed. Now then, Paul, first crucial question. Have you seen Skyfall?
I have a fantastic answer. No.
Do you know what? For 2 reasons, you should have.
I can think of one very good reason, that's that I'm here now.
That's one of mine too.
I'll call on Millie too.
OK.
To help me.
Has Millie too seen it?
She said she hasn't seen it, but she has heard a rumour that Daniel Craig is in it.
OK, you're going to go for Daniel Craig. Little-known actor. OK, let's see if that's correct. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Daniel Craig. He's in it. 74, not bad. I mean, it's a lot better than 100. 70.
Didn't know any others, he said.
Oh, fair enough.
Wow, nearly 2 is rubbish at pointless.
Yeah.
Don't you think? Yeah, Daniel Craig is his 3rd outing as Bond. He's got just signed up for 2 more as well.
Good stuff. Now, Morgan. Morgan, you've seen Skyfall.
I have seen Skyfall, yes.
This is going to make it a lot easier.
I think I'm going to go for... plays the gameskeeper, Albert Finney.
Albert Finney, says Morgan. Albert Finney. Let's see if that's right. Let's see how many of our 100 said Albert Finney. 9. Very well played, Morgan.
Good answer, Morgan. Yeah, plays the gamekeeper Kincaid. I think it's got the best line in the film, hasn't he? Welcome to Scotland.
But he's not Scottish. I thought that was weird.
Do you think?
Well, yeah.
But, you know, we're so used to people playing characters from other countries, aren't we?
Well, yes, we are. It just seemed weird.
Good line, though.
It's a cracking line. He's got a Scottish name, Kincaid.
Oh, so you're saying that... But does he do... I can't remember. Does he do it in a Scottish accent, even?
No, he doesn't.
So he's actually English?
He's sort of English. English, yeah.
Okay.
Disappointing. Disappointing. Gillian.
Okay,
Gillian. Skyfall, actors or actresses?
right. My pronunciation might be wrong, but I think it's Berenice Marlowe.
Berenice Marlowe, says Gillian. Berenice Marlowe. Let's see if that's right. Let's see how many of our 100 said Berenice Marlowe. It's right. Well, 9's our lowest score so far. 3 is what you get for Berenice Marlowe. Very well done indeed. Well remembered, Gillian.
That's a terrific answer, Gillian. Gillian's good, isn't she?
Yeah, she's very good.
Yeah, she plays Séverine. She plays.
Well, we're halfway through the round. Let's take a look at those scores. 3, our best score of that pass. Gillian and Sarah once again looking very strong at this stage of the game. Up to 9, where we find Morgan and Jamie. Then I'm afraid it's a long hike up to 74, where we find Paul and Alex. Alex, have you seen Skyfall?
No, I haven't, Alexander.
Good. Well, good. Well, very, very best of luck with that answer. We're going to come back down the line now. Can the second players please take their places at the podium? OK, so Sarah, we are looking for actors or actresses in Skyfall.
Okay.
You've seen it, haven't you?
Yeah, I saw it in IMAX. It was amazing. Like, amazing. I'm a bit unsure as whether to play safe because Gillian did so well or go for one that I think's right, but...
If you can score 70 or less, you're through to the head-to-head.
I'm going to go with Ralph Fiennes.
OK, Ralph Fiennes or Rafe Fiennes. There is your red line. Let's see if you can get below that with Rafe Fiennes. It's right. And you are through to the next round. Very well done. 11. Wow. 11 for Rafe Fiennes takes your total to 14.
Well played, Sarah. Rafe Fiennes plays Gareth Mallory, has a very important role in the film. I won't say what, in case people haven't seen it.
Jamie. Jamie, seen Skyfall?
Yep.
You have. Now, all you need to score is 64 or less.
There's 2 I'm tossing it between. It's just if I get the surname right. I think I'm going to go for Ben Whishaw.
Ben Whishaw. Ben Whishaw, says Jamie. There's your red line. If you get below that, you're through to the next round. How many people said Ben Whishaw? It's absolutely right, and you are through. Look at that, 5. Very well done, Jamie. That's a great answer. Also, taking you to a total of 14.
Good answer, Jamie. Ben Whishaw plays Q, of course.
Now then, Alex. Now then, I'm afraid to say, these guys have just scored so low, 14 for each of them. And that's a total, and I'm afraid you're on 74 and you haven't even answered yet. So you probably don't need me to tell you, I'm afraid you are already our high scorers.
Yeah.
You haven't seen the film?
No, I haven't at all.
Oh, it's a big mistake. You should. It's good.
I've seen all the posters for it, and I saw the
It's not quite the same.
But no, I just... Sean Connery in it.
I'm so glad you laughed. Oh, that's good. Alex, what are you going to go for?
Well, it's a guess. She was in the other two, so I'm going to go for Dame Judi Dench.
Judi Dench,
Yes.
says Alex. Judi
Good old
Dench.
Judy.
No red line for you, as I'm afraid you're already the high scorers. But let's see how many of our 100 said Judi Dench. It's right. 50. 50 takes our total to 124.
Yes, Dame Judi Dench's 7th time playing M. Her house in the film is John Barry, the Bond composer's house. A few answers you could have given. People at home might have got. Javier Bardem would have scored you 12. Naomi Harris would have scored you 9. Rory Kinnear would have scored you 4 points. Heather McCrory, 3 points. Let's take a look at some of the pointless answers, though. Some tough ones here. Bert Caesar, Eliza Dutoit, who used to be in Hollyoaks. Gordon Milne plays M's driver. Hugh Edwards plays BBC News anchor. It's very good, very convincing.
Yeah. No, I've seen more convincing people doing that, though.
Oh, yeah. She'd be terrific.
She would be.
In Skyfall 2.
Oh, I think she's in the next programme after this.
Do you think it would be Hugh today? Might be George Adagaya. Sometimes it's Sophie Rayworth as well, isn't it?
Occasionally. Sometimes George goes off to some I don't know, some hot spot. Hang on, to present the news live from somewhere where it's... As it's happening. What do you think? I'm not saying he goes off on some holiday or some terrible...
I thought he was going clubbing somewhere.
Oh, I see. No.
Joe Cameron Brown, whose surname is both the last two Prime Ministers, which is quite something. Oliver Johnston. Paul Venables. You know what? There's so many...
Go on, Richard.
There's so many pointless answers, and that you have to put that one... Tonya Sotiropoulou was a pointless answer, and another news anchor, actually, CNN news anchor, Wolf Blitzer, also in the film, also a pointless answer. Well done if you said any of those.
Wolf Blitzer.
It's a good name, isn't it?
That's a great name. Now, thanks very much indeed, Richard. Paul and Alex, I'm sorry to say it was round 2 last time. It was round 2 again this time. There's a tremendous parallel going on between this show and the show before. I'm sorry we have to say goodbye to you. It's been great having you on the show, and, of course, Millie too.
And Millie too. Millie says if you'd done John Wayne films, she'd have been there.
OK, well, I can only apologise. I'm sorry. Paul and Alex, thanks so much for playing.
You.
But for the remaining 2 pairs, it's now time for the head-to-head. Congratulations, Gillian and Sarah, Jamie and Morgan. You're one step closer to the final and a chance to play for our jackpot, which currently stands at £1,000. Now, we have to decide which pair it's going to be going through to that pointless final to play for the money. And to do that, you're now going to go head-to-head. The difference is, of course, you're now allowed to confer. First pair to win 2 questions will be playing for the jackpot. Now, Gillian.
Mm-hmm.
We think we're just going to take this audition one step further. And I'm going to ask you if you would just to come up here. Just come up here. We've got... Just get up here. Come on.
No, really.
No, up here. Come. Yeah, I want you to read something out.
Uh-oh. Maybe I need to drink some water first or something.
Some brandy, I think. Anyway, listen up. There you are. There we go.
OK. Coming up next, the head-to-head with Gillian and Sarah and Jamie and Morgan.
Brilliant. Absolutely good. Back of the net. Well done. Superb. Very well done. So, listen, we've got 2 brand new pairs. Neither of you have been on Pointless before, let alone made it through to the head-to-head. It's going to be very exciting when you can put your heads together. Let's play the head-to-head. And here comes your first question. It concerns jockeys. Jockeys, Richard.
Oh, that's gone down well with everyone, hasn't it?
Yeah.
We're about to show you 5 pictures now of jockeys past and present. Can you identify the most obscure of these?
OK, let's reveal our 5 jockeys, and here they come. We have got A, B, C, D, and E. There we go, 5 jockeys. Gillian and Sarah, you've played best throughout the show so far, so you get to go first.
I think we're going to go for A, and We think it's Willie Carson.
Willie Carson. Willie Carson, say Gillian and Sarah. Now then, Jamie and Morgan, talk us through the rest of the board if you can.
Wish our kids don't know anything about jockeys, really.
No, we only know the one, pretty much, and we're going to have to go for C and Frankie Dettori.
C, Frankie Dettori. C, Frankie Dettori. So we have Carson versus Dettori. Let's see. Willie Carson, say Gillian and Sarah. Is it right? How many people said it? It is right. 38. 38. Jamie and Morgan have said Frankie Dettori for C. Let's see if that's right. Let's see how many people said that. It's right. 52 for Frankie Dettori. Well done, Gillian and Sarah. After one question, you're up 1-0. Richard.
Yeah, tough first question there. Well handled by both teams. B, arguably the best female jockey in the UK. It's Hayley Turner. Well done if you said that. 4 points. Now D is a pointless answer. Not pointless to me because I won an absolute bomb on him when he won the Grand National on Neptune Colognes. It's Daryl Jacob. Very well done if you said him. And obviously that is Lester Piggott. It's the biggest scorer of all. Would have scored you 58.
Thanks very much indeed, Richard. OK, here comes your second question. Jamie and Morgan, you get to answer this one first, but you have to win it to stay in the game. It concerns weather songs. Weather songs, Richard.
Yeah, we're going to show you the names of 5 UK top 40 hits, each of which have a weather term in their title, but we've left that term out. Can you fit it in, please?
OK, let's reveal our 5 weather songs, and here they are. Blank in My Heart, Leo Sayer. Summer Blank, the Isley Brothers. Riders on the Blank, The Doors. It's Blank Men, the Weather Girls. And Blank Right Now, DJ Fresh featuring Rita Ora. I'll read those all one final time. Blank in My Heart, Leo Sayer. Summer Blank, the Isley Brothers. Riders on the Blank, The Doors. It's Blank Men, the Weather Girls. And Blank Right Now, DJ Fresh featuring Rita Ora. So there we are, 5 weather songs. Jamie and Morgan, you go first this time.
You can pick on your head, be it. We're torn between 2.
Did I hear you say, just the last thing you said before that was on your head be it?
Yes, it was.
OK, right, you are. Just so we're clear. Good.
Yeah.
OK.
Do you want to go for yours or the other one? I think a lot of people would know the other. Up to you.
OK, we'll go for DJ Fresh featuring Rita Ora and Hot Right Now.
Hot Right Now. Was that your choice, Morgan, or Jamie's?
Mine.
That was Jamie's choice.
Gillian and Sarah. Talk us through the board if you can.
Well, I think the only one we don't know is Riders on the whatever that is. It's Raining Men. Summer Sun, I'm guessing, maybe.
Is that not Texas? I don't know. Is
I
that
don't
Summer
know.
Sun? That's what I would have thought.
I think.
And then
the
is it raining? What is
It's
it?
Thunder.
Thunder, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll go with that.
I think we'll go with the top one. Leo said, I think it's Thunder in My Heart.
Thunder in My Heart.
I think so.
Thunder
Could
in
be
My
wrong.
Heart, say Gillian and Sarah. OK, so Jamie and Morgan have said Hot Right Now. Let's see if that's right. Let's see how many people said Hot Right Now. Absolutely right. 17. It needs to be good for you, this one. You have to win it to stay in the game. Gillian and Sarah have gone for Thunder in My Heart, the Leo Sayer song. Let's see if Thunder is right. And if it is, let's see how many people said it. Well, it's right. Has to beat 17, no. Oh, it's done it. Look at that, 15. Very, very well done. Gillian and Sarah, after only 2 questions, you are through to the final 2-0. Brilliant.
That was close. Very well played. Morgan, what was your choice going to be?
Summer Breeze by the Isley Brothers.
It is Summer Breeze. Actually would have lost you the point as well. Summer Breeze would have scored you 23 points. So that is a relief. You've lost, but at least you can still talk to each other. It's Riders on the Storm by The Doors. Would have scored 58 points. And it's Raining Men, of course, by the Weather Girls, and that's a very big score. 90 points for the Weather Girls.
Thank you very much indeed. So our losing pair at the end of the head-to-head round, I'm afraid, it's Jamie and Morgan. 2 perfectly good answers there. I'm afraid Gillian and Sarah just pulled it out from under your noses, though, I'm afraid. Yes, thunder in my heart. Just pipped you. But good news is we'll see you again next time. Look forward to that very much indeed. Jamie and Morgan, thanks so much for playing. Great contestants. But for Gillian and Sarah, it's now time for our pointless final. Congratulations, Gillian and Sarah. You fought off all the competition and you have won our coveted pointless trophies. So very, very well done. You now have a chance to win our pointless jackpot. And at the end of today's show, the jackpot stands at £1,000. Gillian, Sarah, you've made this look like a walk in the park. You've come breezing through every single round and then a 2-0 head-to-head victory. Fantastic. Now, as you'll have gathered, today we've made a couple of tiny changes to the end game just to make it a bit more exciting. But as always, the first thing you have to do is to choose a category. And your choices are only 4 of them today. 1970s Britain, sporting champions, Glasgow, American politics. What do you think?
None of them are good for us at all. Okay. We're going to have to go with sporting champions.
Sporting champions?
Yeah.
OK, what within sporting champions do you reckon you'd be good at?
Something Olympic sort of based. Football.
I don't know any sports.
OK, so you've gone with sporting champions.
Yeah.
Richard?
So for this question, we're going to give you 3 different options. So you're still going to have your normal 60 seconds, still going to give us 3 answers, but essentially you can give your answers across any of the categories you're about to see. We're going to give you 3 different ones. So we need you to give us the name of anyone who has won 5 or more golf major titles. That's the Open, the US Open, the Masters and the US PGA. Or anyone who's won 5 or more tennis Grand Slam titles. That's the French, Australian, the US Open and Wimbledon. Or anyone who has won 3 or more snooker Triple Crown titles. That's the UK, the Masters and the World Championships. So you can choose 1 on each category. You can choose 3 from 1 if you like. However you fancy doing it. You still have 60 seconds, still give us 3 answers, and you still need 1 pointless.
Now, as always, you've got 1 minute to come up with 3 answers. And to win that jackpot, all you have to do is find a pointless answer. Remember, the answers you provide can be from any of these 3. Winners of 5 or more major golf titles, winners of 5 or more tennis Grand Slam titles, winners of 3 or more snooker Triple Crown titles. Are you ready?
Yeah.
OK, let's put 60 seconds on the clock. There they are. Your time starts now.
Okay, they've got to be pretty big people because they've won 5 times.
Yeah.
So do you know, like, any for definite? Should we just list some golfers and some tennis players and some snooker?
Golf, I have no chance.
I know Nick Faldo.
Podrick Harrington could be a good one.
Any else? Is he golf?
Yeah, but
Okay.
he's quite famous.
Okay.
Tennis.
Oh God, I can just name
Sharapova.
Anna Kournikova, Noah
Leighton
Jacks,
Hewitt.
thingy, Rokovic,
Novak Djokovic.
Steffi Graf. I don't.
Becca.
Okay,
snooker.
Alex Higgins. He's a
Yeah,
snooker
but
player, isn't he?
I think he's
But
probably-
yeah, he won't be. I don't. Right, what should we do? Should we just pick 3 tennis players?
Yeah, probably more likely to win with tennis. Yeah.
Okay.
I would say go for like Leighton Hewitt. I don't know if
Justine
Caroline
Annan?
Wozniak.
10 seconds
No,
left.
no, Dan, yeah.
Okay.
Leighton Hewitt.
I don't know.
Martina
Kournikova?
Hingis. Okay, we'll call her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
OK, that's your time up. I now need 3 answers from you. What are you going to give me?
We're going to give you 3 answers from the winners of 5 or more tennis Grand Slam titles.
OK. And they are?
We're going to go with
Justine Annan.
I don't know.
Justine Annan,
Leighton Hewitt.
Leighton Hewitt,
Victoria Azarenka.
Victoria Azarenka.
Yeah.
OK, of those 3, which do you think is your best shot at a pointless answer?
I don't know, maybe Leighton Hewitt.
Leighton Hewitt, we'll put last. OK, Leighton Hewitt. And your least likely?
Azarenka, because I don't
Azarenka.
actually know if she's won any.
OK, we'll put her first. OK, let's put those answers up on the board in that order, and here they are, all from the tennis category. Victoria Azarenka, Justine Annan and Leighton Hewitt. OK, well, very, very best of luck. You chose to ignore the golf and the snooker entirely, just went tennis. Well, very, very best of luck. Your first answer, The one you thought was probably least likely to be pointless was Victoria Azarenka. Let's see if that's right, and if it is, let's see how many people said it. If this is pointless, you leave here with £1,000. Bad luck. First answer incorrect. 2 more answers on the board. Your second answer was Justine Henin. Now, let's see if that's right. If this is right and it's pointless, you'll leave here with £1,000. Gillian, what would you do with £1,000?
Spend it all in London before I go home.
Easily done.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Sarah, how about you?
I think I'd probably do the same, to be
Yeah.
honest. Just buy more clothes,
Yeah.
shoes and bags and things. Yeah. Not do anything sensible with it at all.
Okay, well, very, very best of luck. Your second answer, Justine Henin. Let's see if it's right, and if it is, let's see how many people said it. If it's pointless, you leave with £1,000. It's right. It's right. Your first answer, Victoria Azarenka, was incorrect, but Justine Henin is absolutely right. Taking us down through the teens into single figures, still going down. Going down. You've done it! Yes! Very well done indeed. Brilliant. That's fantastic. Very well done. That's absolutely fantastic. First time. Very, very well done. Congratulations, Gillian and Sarah. Justine Henin was a pointless answer, which means you leave here with the jackpot of £1,000. Very, very well done indeed.
Yeah,
Richard.
and Azarenka, she's only won 2 Grand Slam titles as of February 2013, as has Leighton Hewitt, actually, so he would have been an incorrect answer too. So Justine Henin was a terrific answer. Let's take a look at some pointless answers in each of the categories in case you've gone across the different ones at home. We'll start with golf. You would have won the money with Bobby Jones, Byron Nelson, the Aussie Peter Thompson, Walter Hagen. Also would have won money for Gene Sarazen, Harry Varden or James Braid. Well done if you said any of those. Tennis, you would have won the money for Billie Jean King, Margaret Court, Mats Wilander, Stefan Edberg, also Yvonne Goolagong, John Newcombe, Martina Hingis and Monica Seles. All of those pointless answers. Very well done if you said those. And snooker, Cliff Thorburn was a pointless answer, as was Ding Junhui, Mark Selby, Terry Griffiths, also Doug Mountjoy and Paul Hunter. Very well done if you said any of those across any of those categories. You would have won the money.
Thanks very much indeed. Did you know any other answers?
We knew
We were talking about Paul Hunter just last night, actually, so...
and we knew Martina Hingis as well.
Yeah.
We came up with her. We didn't know her. We said she was a tennis player, so she
Who
was
cares?
an option.
You won anyway, so very, very well done indeed. Well, thanks once again to our winning players, Gillian and Sarah, who go away with today's jackpot of £1,000. Very well done. Join us next time when we'll be putting more obscure knowledge to the test on Pointless. Meanwhile, it's goodbye from Richard.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.